Let's see what's the best way to do this. Let's just start with that question, which in the discussion is just have you play the decision, we'll put it into the chat, and tell me what you think of this claim, and whether you agree with it or not, on this or why.
There's it.
Put it in the chat. And just tell me if you agree with that statement. It's in the chat box there. We'll do this one probably just to make a picture of money for this one, so we'll come back.
Yo, 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 what up, Wanda? Do they have a right solution? I don't think they do, 100%. I don't think they do. I think it's more of a just rather you pick your poison.
I think it depends on the situation.
Really?
You know, the person's point of view.
Damn
Their
sword.
point of view is going to be this statement saying you're not going to know what's right.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, if you think there's a right answer, then what's an example of a problem where there's a right answer?
I don't know, dude. I'm saying, like, it depends. I can't think of anything right now. You guys agree with that?
I don't think there is one. That's why I was like, I don't think it's possible to say that it's right here, it's right there. Obviously, there's probably a better answer.
I feel like it.
That doesn't make it right.
Well, with math and stuff, you know, like it's 2 plus 2 is 4. That's the right answer. That's how it is.
But moral problem,
Oh.
stuff that seems subjective to you is like to everybody else around you.
Yeah, you're right.
I think there's concrete answers in like math, but geez, I don't know about anything else.
I didn't see the first part.
You're fine. I'll see you back in the main room.
There's always this awkward silence while they get you 60 seconds and some culture stuff talking. So, okay. One thing I don't like about school, you don't get the back and
So much I can't do.
classroom. Alright, so let me start. Let's see. Dave, what do you think about this? Moral or political proposition, what is that answer?
If I had to just say yes or no, I would say no. Perhaps in a very, very, very small number of moral cases around like the most basic rights to life for whatever beings you think are entitled to life. But even there, do you think that all animals are entitled to life, or merely humans? Yeah.
You're not sure that a question like that would have a single right answer.
Yeah, perhaps that most basic around life, but anything above and beyond that, I would say no, there is not right answers. They're very depending on context.
Okay. Let's see. Nikki.
I agree with David. I feel that right is very subjective to one person's opinion. So there's multiple ways you can think of morality and politically. Like someone, what we think is right in a democracy is different than what is right in a dictatorship.
So there's a lot of variety in what people think is right. That's definitely true. Is it the case that all of those different beliefs are all, how should I put it? Is it the case that one of those beliefs is the correct one while the other is the false one?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that there is one. I think maybe because I just have terrible luck, so I'd probably not get the right answer. But I don't think that just one supersedes everything else.
Okay, so we have to distinguish between whether or not people have different beliefs about what's right in some normal situation, and whether or not there is a particular answer that's right, even though people disagree about what it is. So, in one way, multiple people could all be right would say there are no moral truths. There are no true moral beliefs. They're all false. There's no such thing as morality. It's just a belief to exist. In that case, there would not be a single right answer to those wrong ones. Right answers. Does anybody here think the answer to the question is yes? The moral truth probably do have one correct solution, one correct answer. Okay. Well, yeah, go ahead, Richard.
Well, your dog had something to say too. I was just going to say, I think all of us would agree that murder is bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead.
in that context, I would say yes, murder is bad. So there's certain foundational things that, I mean, you could even say the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not steal. Things like that.
Yeah.
That would make one disappear. But anyway, I just, sorry, big helmet. It's just, perhaps there's fundamental things that we all share that we know
What
have a value.
can I do here?
Maybe after that's very
Yeah. David made a similar point earlier. Maybe there are some questions that have right answers, but maybe they're more fundamental or more abstract kinds of questions.
Is that it?
Detailed applications or some will be derived from those. You may or may not have the right answer. So, well, killing is bad, murder is bad. But we might disagree about whether or not taking somebody off life support, permanently unconscious is the right solution. And so they agree telling well making was bad or possibly disagree with that. So here's another question for you. I want you to think like Berlin. Berlin thinks that the claim that these things have one right answer sets us on a path towards oppression. What is the way you think that leads to that conclusion? How, from Berlin's point of view, would the claim that moral and political questions have one right answer lead us to an oppressive society? Let's recreate this thing for a second. That might be a bigger question than what's not in our heads, which might be the session. Would that help? Let's try that. Yeah. So I want you to explain how Berlin would get from the claim that moral and political problems have one right answer to the conclusion, or to the concern about oppression, whether to an oppressive society or a society that lies I'll say that.
I didn't read, so I don't know. How would Berlin
Well, fighting's really not an option in this game.
if there were moral questions and political questions, how do we get to oppression through there? I would say if there is a right, maybe I haven't read, so I would say my guess would be maybe because you say there's one right answer, that those who are opposing you aren't the right answer and they're in the wrong. So it could be said like we have a divine right to rule. So back in the Middle Ages, people used to say like we were God's chosen people, and that's how we get to rule. But in reality, you're just the son of somebody who was rich, so that's why you got to rule. And that's basically would say is that they have the right, and whatever they say is right. And then it leads to the oppression of everybody else because now you're not them, you're the other, you're the opposition.
You have to be in some position of power in order to say, oh, what I'm saying is right, and whatever the other people are saying is wrong.
Yes. That's the only way I think you could say that if there was a correct answer to moral issues, that's how it could lead to oppression. That's how I think it could. Probably one possible argument. I don't know what his argument, what Berlin's argument is.
I didn't read either, so don't worry.
It's all good, don't worry. We only have to survive 9 more minutes of class. We'll be good.
Thank God.
Yeah, this class is a bitch, bro.
It's a lot of reading.
I haven't done it in weeks.
I do it, but then there's just some weeks that I skip it because I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm sick with it.
I have other shit to do. You think I'm gonna just read like 30 pages for one class?
The first week, when I started reading, I was like, oh, 2 pages for chapter 1, and then you have to read chapter 2. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I just stopped. I literally was like, I can't do this anymore. I stopped. I haven't even finished all the reading responses that we have to do.
Oh, but that's, you don't have to do them. So I don't do like all of them at once. Before
You just have to do them the week. You just have to make sure they're in before the end of the semester.
yeah.
I have like 5, and I was like, fuck. I'll get them done. I'll do 1 or 2 this weekend. Just get them done. All right, Wanda. I'll see you in the main room.
Bye.
Bye.
Get up. Get up.
We always thought it was pretty good. We had a really intense conversation. The last one's the kind of I got this picture of green bathroom. I don't know if you can see that or not. Or not. Waiting for a couple people now.
How?
Okay, welcome back everybody. So, the question was, why does Berlin think the claim of one correct moral political answer to moral political problem lead to a society that is oppressive? Well, let me start with Mary. What do you think? Try that.
I'm gonna confess, I wasn't able to read this passage, but I did try to come up and theorize my best I could with Wanda. And me and Wanda came up with the theory that maybe it is that once you can say that there's a right answer to a moral or subjective problem, it states basically that whoever has that right answer is right and those who are wrong. So it's an us versus them mentality. And then we analyze this with the medieval times, the feudal system, where there was a divine right to rule, where the people said, I'm able to rule because I'm God's gift to earth, but in reality they were just the sons of some rich person. And so, to that reason, they were able to say, we're here and we're the right answer, but you guys are the wrong ones. And that's a gap, and that led to oppressive.
And that's where I'm gonna leave you all off.
But remember, he's concerned